Good morning. Today we are taking a trip down to the Everglades to see our first national park on our trip. And it's gonna be pretty awesome. We're super excited. So let's go. All right, everybody, we just got to the Everglades and we're getting some paddles, some canoes, and we're going canoeing. Let's just hope the alligators don't get us. We are paddling on the Everglades.
I am paddling on the Everglades.
Well, we made the mistake of putting Micah in the back because I wasn't thinking. This is like a vacation for me. I'm just sitting here up front. My wife working strenuously behind me, trying not to run us into the bank with the alligators.
It is super peaceful out here. A boat just passed us and is long gone now, and we can't hear anything. It's just we're completely surrounded by nature.
Hello, little bird.
So we've been out probably like 20 minutes now, and we have still not seen any alligators. Lots of birds, but no alligators.
I think it's fun over here, but I also think we need more alligators.
At this point, I'm pretty convinced that people in Florida are making up this whole alligator thing. Devren says he thinks they're all asleep. They're probably freezing. It's kind of cold out here.
We are heading back on our canoe trip. We switched sides of the canoe, so now I'm in the back. Micah up there is in the front. How are you liking it up there?
I like it better, I think. It's easier to switch sides, and I don't feel like I have to steer so much.
She doesn't like having to steer. She just wants me to do it all. She just sits up there on her 5-star resort level canoeing trip provided by Devren Cook Enterprises. So far, overall, I think this has been a lot of fun. I do think it'll be super fun to go down a different pathway as well, or it's maybe more technical and you can see more alligators and things like that. All right, we just found our first alligator, like 10 minutes from getting back to dock. He's huge. Okay, well that was awesome. Totally worth coming on this canoe trip just to see that huge alligator. Must have been 8 foot, something. I mean, it was thick. That makes you realize why they tell you all the time, do not go swimming, do not get out of the boat, because you got those suckers swimming around down here. And all the huge snakes as well. Micah, what'd you think?
That thing was huge. You're so just chill though, like hanging out.
Micah, with her eagle eyes, found another one. It's a little baby. It's like, not a baby, but it's like 3 feet or something.
He probably is a baby. He's so little. And paddles back where you found him.
Okay,
cool.
Awesome. Thank you so much. All right, so that whole canoeing thing, definitely worth it. It was only 20 bucks, I think, for both of us. But as we were coming in and docking at this docking station, there was a big old alligator. So we're gonna go see this guy. Here he is. Now that's a croc or an alligator. Look at him, he is so huge. That's what we came to the Everglades for. Seeing stuff like that. Thoughts, Micah?
Probably there are lots bigger alligators in the world, but to me, standing like 10 feet from him, he's very big.
And now there's some manatees. That is a manatee right there.
Sure.
Look at this ugly little thing.
Oh, ugly.
All right, my impressions of manatees is they're kind of ugly. They look like they have a bunch of barnacles on them. And he just looks like he's sunk at the bottom.
It's kind of fat and just like hanging out there.
Micah said it's like whack-a-mole, trying to figure out which one's gonna come up next for air. I'm not sure really what they do other than hang out. Apparently they're the cows of the Everglades. Cows of the ocean.
I don't know. I heard that somewhere. Might be true.
All right, I think that's it for the manatees today. I'm not really sure what they eat. Probably eat fish, but it seems like they're way too fat and slow to find a fish and eat it. The cool thing about the Everglades, especially this part we came to, which is called Flamingo, is we are right also by the ocean, which is really cool. And this is the most southern point that you can go in the continental United States.
That's still mainland, because I think Key West is still souther, but that's like not super duper connected actually to Florida.
And we're gonna be going to Key West here in a couple hours. So as our first national park and our first time here in the wilderness since we've started our trip, since mainly we've been in cities and those kinds of things, so far I would give the Everglades a great score. Definitely exceeded my expectations. I wasn't expecting a lot from the Everglades. Most of the exciting national parks to me are Yosemite, Crater Lake, Glacier Mountain, Redwoods, Sequoia, all of that. But the Everglades have been really cool. The alligators are awesome.
Similarly, it's exceeded my expectations. I wasn't expecting much from Everglades just because I was thinking like, well, it's like a marsh, like what could be cool about it? It's been really pretty and super nice to be out in nature again after we've been in cities for a long time.
If you're coming to visit the Everglades, definitely come onto these little hikes. You see the Everglades and you see some alligators and all that fun stuff. Basically the quintessential Everglades that you think of.
They're really short, but they're accessible. They are usually paved, so they're really quick and easy to do, but you're in the nature. You're able to see like everything that there is.
We just got to this little walk and lo and behold, another alligator. So that is exactly why you come to the Everglades, because you're walking around, you mind your own business, and then boom, alligator right in front of you. What you think, Micah?
Pretty cool. I'm feeling like him. I want to do some sunbathing right now. It is hot.
This is the real deal Everglades. It's pretty much what you see everywhere, but it is pretty nice and cool. All right, everybody, we are about to head out of the Everglades for good on our trip one last time. We found ourselves another little friend, Mr. Alligator. All right, everybody, we are finished with the Everglades. It's been awesome. It's been a lot of fun. There's been a ton of alligators, and if you're coming to Florida, go see the Everglades.
And don't forget to subscribe.